As the curtain falls on another Prime Day, Amazon, once hailed as an unstoppable e-commerce titan, finds itself teetering on the brink of chaos. While its dominance in the online shopping realm is indisputable, the former trillion-dollar company is now entangled in an epic struggle for survival. From discontent users and enraged employees to massive lawsuits and the quest for monetization, Amazon battles a relentless onslaught of obstacles that casts an ominous cloud of uncertainty over its future. As the company strives to overcome these challenges, desperation has taken hold, leading to widespread layoffs and drastic cost-cutting measures. Stay tuned as we unravel the haunting tale of Amazon's darkest summer, marked by 4 bone-chilling hurdles that threaten its huge empire. Number 4. Amazon's manipulative designs and dark patterns. Amazon finds itself in hot water as the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, files a lawsuit against the retail giant, accusing them of deceptive practices that manipulate customers into subscribing to their Prime service and make cancellation challenging. The lawsuit alleges the employment of dark patterns, deceptive design tactics aimed at influencing user decisions. These tactics purportedly trick customers into Prime subscriptions, create hurdles for non-Prime users, and intentionally complicate the cancellation process. FTC Chair Lina Khan voiced the frustration experienced by customers, stating that Amazon tricked and trapped people into recurring subscriptions without their consent, not only frustrating users, but also costing them significant money. These allegations shed light on Amazon's aggressive pursuit of profit at the expense of consumer rights. Furthermore, the FTC emphasizes the stark contrast between the ease of signing up and the arduousness of canceling, underscoring Amazon's intent to frustrate customers and prolong the process. While Amazon has made concessions to simplify cancellations in response to previous enforcement actions in Europe, the company faces backlash for dismissing the FTC's allegations. Apart from tarnishing Amazon's reputation, the potential consequences of a settlement or verdict in this lawsuit could be monumental. Given Amazon's vast operations and expansive customer base, even minor adjustments resulting from the lawsuit could have significant financial ramifications. The possibility of multi-million-dollar settlements or fines looms, potentially making a dent in Amazon's formidable financial fortress. Number 3. Data privacy violations. Adding to their legal woes, privacy concerns have dealt a severe blow to Amazon's future, compelling the tech giant to shell out a whopping $30.8 million in settlements. The FTC has raised serious alarms regarding privacy violations surrounding Amazon's popular voice assistant, Alexa, and its Ring doorbell units, signaling an impending storm for the company. A substantial portion of the settlement, $5.8 million, was paid by Amazon's Ring division. Troubling allegations surfaced revealing employees invading the privacy of female customers, invading their most intimate spaces. The FTC charged Ring with inadequate security measures, failing to prevent unauthorized access to user accounts and devices. Furthermore, Ring concealed information within their terms of service and privacy policy, neglecting to inform customers or seek their consent for training purposes until 2018. These breaches left individuals vulnerable to spying and harassment. Samuel Levine, director of the FTC's Bureau of Consumer Protection, emphasized the severity of the situation, stating that Ring's disregard for privacy and security exposed consumers to spying and harassment. The FTC order makes clear that putting profit over privacy doesn't pay. In a separate lawsuit involving Amazon's Alexa, the company was found to have violated the FTC Act and Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. Alexa had been amassing personal information from thousands of children through profiles on the platform. To settle this case, Amazon agreed to pay a substantial $25 million. These privacy infringements have cast a dark cloud over Amazon's future, tarnishing its reputation and resulting in significant financial penalties. Number 2. Enraged employees and disregard for worker rights. Amazon faces intense criticism and a Senate investigation into its treatment of workers as labor disputes escalate. In California, workers at Battle Tested Strategies, or BTS, an Amazon delivery service partner, are fighting to save their jobs as Amazon plans to terminate their contract. Notably, these workers were the first in Amazon's network of roughly 3,000 delivery service partners to successfully unionize in the United States back in April. However, instead of engaging in meaningful negotiations, Amazon has chosen to abruptly terminate the contract, mirroring previous actions in Michigan. Aware of Amazon's anti-union tendencies, California workers have launched an unfair labor practice strike, demanding recognition of their union and fair bargaining. The extreme working conditions endured by these workers fuel their discontent. Operating in scorching heat, the Amazon-branded delivery vehicles transform into saunas, with cargo areas reaching blistering temperatures of 130 degrees Fahrenheit. Despite Amazon's claims that air conditioning is the delivery service partner's responsibility, workers argue that the company fails to provide adequate cooling mechanisms. Additionally, they receive a mere 2 16-ounce water bottles for grueling 10-hour shifts, a wholly insufficient provision for the daily heat they endure. In response, Amazon deflects responsibility, claiming investment in heat mitigation supplies and additional cooling breaks. However, the workers remain unwavering, staging a walkout to exert pressure on Amazon to acknowledge their union and engage in fair negotiations. This ongoing battle epitomizes a broader pattern of labor disputes and safety concerns within Amazon. The U.S. Department of Justice, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, or OSHA, and Senator Bernie Sanders have launched investigations into Amazon's high injury rates and working conditions, highlighting growing concerns about worker rights and the need for stronger protections. Amazon's reputation is under scrutiny as its anti-union practices and disregard for worker rights becomes increasingly exposed. Number 1. Alexa's battle for monetization. Alexa, the beloved voice assistant, is caught in a colossal problem, sending shockwaves through the company. Despite massive investments and an army of brilliant minds, Alexa has failed to yield significant revenue, plunging the division into crisis. Since its inception in 2014, Amazon poured abundant resources into the development of Alexa and its associated devices like Echo. Jeff Bezos saw voice technology as a game-changer and revolutionary way of human-computer interaction. With a dedicated team of 5,000 employees at one point, Amazon's ambition was to bring customers into their ecosystem for subsequent purchases. Yet, the harsh truth reveals that Alexa has fallen short of its monetization potential. Last year alone, the Alexa division, coupled with Amazon Prime Video, incurred staggering losses of nearly $10 billion, as exposed by a Business Insider report based on interviews with current and former Amazon hardware team members. This financial abyss has pushed the division into a state of crisis, blaming a lack of innovation and missed opportunities. Attempts to find profitable avenues for Alexa have repeatedly faltered, leading to frustration and disappointment among employees. The lack of imagination and failure to seize opportunities have been labeled as the root causes of this crisis. Even a high-stakes all-hands crisis meeting in 2019 failed to provide any viable solutions to the monetization problem. Years of struggle and mounting losses in Alexa's division have forced Amazon's hand, leading to widespread layoffs and marking a significant turning point for Jeff Bezos' once promising pet project. In the midst of a perfect storm, Amazon faces its darkest summer yet, from data privacy intrusions and deceptive design tactics to the upheaval of worker rights and the battle for monetization surrounding Alexa. The challenges seem insurmountable. The question that looms large is whether this e-commerce behemoth can defy the odds and emerge victorious, or if it will succumb to the formidable hurdles that threaten its empire.